You know, the other day, I don't know, I did, do you guys know, who's the king in, like, Kingdom of Heaven? Not Kingdom of Heaven. I think it might be Kingdom of Heaven. The king with the mask, and he does that face, like that. I did that to a homeless person the other day. King Baldwin, yeah. King Baldwin. I literally went like that to a homeless person to get them out of my face. I went like this. Like that. Basically, yeah, I had my earphone in, and one of them asked me something if I had money to get them something at a shop. And I took my earphone out and I went, what? Just in case, because I was like, okay, if they want a drink, I'll get them a drink. Or if they want, you know, some bit of food, I'll get them a bit of food. And I took my earphone out, and then I was like, what do you want? And they went, oh, just a scratch card. And I went like this. I turned around and put my earpiece back in. Oh, man. Anyway, help your own people. No, I mean, I was going to be like, dude, if you want a bottle of water or something, I'll get you a bottle of water. Or even like a drink of alcohol or something. But then they said, oh, scratch card would be great. And I went like this. And put my earpiece back in. I don't know. I'm not a terrible person, dude. I ain't getting someone a scratch card. Fuck that. Dude, Lucas Tracy has done another UFC cards video. Is he going to nuke his channel, or is that what? Does that work, chat? Could I just like rant about that every day? He's done another video talking about how the UFC cards are. I feel like it's been 3 days since he made his last one. Am I mistaken? He's right, though. He is right. I do understand that he's right, but, like, f***ing hell. I feel like I just watched him make that same video, like, 5 days ago. But I guess the UFC cards are that. They are really that. And they are, to be fair, so. Lucas is doing the Lord's work, I guess, on the front lines. Impression of Cody Garbrandt being told that Santa isn't real and refuses to accept this reality. He's 33. What? You guys told me that he was. Then why would you tell me when I was 7? I haven't evolved since then. Mentally. Dude, how is Garbrandt, though? I was watching back the Garbrandt-Barcelos fight. He's just bad at fighting, you know. Like, he has no intricacy to his game. It's actually kind of sad. And he never was any good. Hello, Mr. Guru. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you. Just going to lay some hard reality. Cody's rise and reign is not that different from Sean's. It is. Thank you for the $5. Cody never had a win like Peter Yan. And even if you want to say, listen, O'Malley didn't really beat Peter Yan. Cool. O'Malley still beat Vera. Cody would probably lose to Vera in a dogfight. Let's just keep it real. It's not that different. You are right, but it is very different. Very different so far. Thoughts on one pay-per-view and a fight night a month so we will always get stacked cards and you can cut the fat? I'm trying, man. Thank you for the 5. I'm trying to cut the fat. But, no, I don't like that. I think, honestly, a pay-per-view and 2 fight nights a month. There should be no month where there's 4 fight cards, I think. Unless it's like July. And that can be the statement of like, it's July, dude. It's a fight every weekend. It's going down. But other than that, there should be a week off every month. There's just too many events. Way too many events. Vittori versus Allen. What do you think is the greatest win in MMA history? McGregor, Aldo, Cruz, Dillashaw, Garbrandt, Cruz, Cejudo, DJ, Edwards, Usman 2, Jones, DC 1. It's probably McGregor over Aldo. Or McGregor over, not Alvarez. I don't think Eddie Alvarez was as highly rated before the McGregor fight, even though he was considered really good. He had a lot of losses, you know. He still lost to a lot of the division. I don't know, man. McGregor Aldo's pretty impressive. I wouldn't even say, oh, Cruz Dillashaw's very good as well, but it'd have to be like Dillashaw Barao. You've missed out Dillashaw Barao there. I think Dillashaw Barao was one of the more underrated wins because people didn't think Dillashaw had a chance against him. You know, he was chinny. He got knocked out on tough. Like, there was, I think Dillashaw versus Barao is an underrated one. Thoughts on 318 and 319 being shit while Fight Night Abu Dhabi is 3 #1 contender fights and is significantly better. UFC selling out to oil money. I know, they know we'll watch anything, dude. I mean, we got people in Atlanta clapping for Rose Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick. You want to clap for Rose Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick? You deserve shit cards. Absolute fact. The people in the live crowds are the least hardcore MMA fans. You clapped for Namajunas versus Maverick. Stood up and clapped in the arena. You deserve dog shit in the West. That's what I think. They would never clap for that in Abu Dhabi. They'd beat them. You choose. Listen, you choose. Thank you for the $2. This guy, Oliveira winning against Topuria. Thoughts? Oliveira winning against Topuria. Thoughts? No, I don't think he is. I will say that Oliveira is going to be a lot bigger than Topuria, but Chandler's really small. Everyone keeps showing me the picture of Topuria stood next to Raul Rosas Jr. and saying, look how small he is, dude. Oliveira's going to be too big for him. But then I'm thinking, I've seen Oliveira struggling with Chandler, who's shorter and shitter than Topuria by far, in my opinion. Not shorter, but as short and way shitter. I've went to one UFC event in person, and it was 276. Will you rate it 1 through 10, please? Check the preliminaries up. UFC 276. Why do I feel like that was like Adesanya versus Blachowicz? Oh, Adesanya Cannonier this was. Yeah, I knew it was Adesanya. Adesanya Cannonier. Volkanovski Holloway 3. This is good. Strickland Pereira. Look at these cards, man. I mean, the rest of the card. O'Malley Munoz is on there as well. We don't get good cards anymore. Adesanya Cannonier, Volkanovski Holloway 3, Strickland versus Pereira, Robbie Lawler's on there, Brian Barberena, not a good look. Pedro Munoz, Sean O'Malley, didn't end up being anything, but still a big fight. Jim Miller, Donald Cerrone, Ian Gary was on the prelims, Duplessis was on the prelims. Oh, this is the known card that everyone talks about, right? Where they had a lot of guys on the card. There was also a Apex event that had like 3 champs on the card as well. Yeah, it looks good, probably like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Thank you for the £5. So it's the beefy one. Tim Elliott, Cannonier, Barboza, Drakkar Close, Diego Ferreira, Robert Green, GM3. Goddamn! A whole Unk reunion on UFC 319. It is, dude. The Unks are out in full force at UFC 319. But hey, it's good to have GM3 back on board, dude. He's going to fraud check Mikhail Alexeychuk, dude. And we all know it to be true. Now, I will say, Mikel Pereira versus Marco Telio. Sheesh! In China, that's actually a really good matchup. I like that matchup. That matchup intrigues me. And Shi Ming is back as well. Dude, a lot of things happened over the past few days, huh? These happened all before the event. I'm just that far behind because I'd missed a few days. We might need to so-and-so Dana White for real, top bunk boy. I saw Ariel in the wishing well at my local mall. Was he collecting coins? Thank you for the $2. I'm assuming that's what you meant by that. Blumpkin, great Dana White. No, we're not. I just got here. Do you see Conor KO some dude in Ibiza? Conor McGregor. Why are you in a club in Ibiza? It's not fun. Clubbing is not fun. Not fun. I don't understand how he's in his 30s still needing to head to the club in Ibiza. It's crazy the level of English and Irish white trash that McGregor chooses to remain. Chat, Craig Jones wants me at CGI. What are we thinking? What are you thinking about that option? I think he just wants me there to appear. But I'm thinking, dude, if I'm going to go to CGI, I want to have a bit of a grappling match with Dana White, at least. You know what I mean? At least I need to, like, clothesline Dana White off the top rope or something. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to be participating in the event. I think he wants it to be somewhat, you know, big. But yeah, where's Schmitty, dude? Come on, dude. There's some capitalization we could capitalize here. No, but he wants me there to appear. I don't know what to say about it though. I'm not really an appearance type of guy. I'll just end up seeing myself on the big screen at some point and hate my life. So I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a big ask to get me to just fly out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Very big ask. Not worth the money, I know. But I'll consider it for sure. Craig Jones would 100% set you up and choke you. Bring it. I'd have to power drive Craig Jones on his fucking head for CGI 2. How about that CGI 2? Do you guys hear about CGI 2? CGI 2. Something about CGI 2, dude. Well, something about CGI 2. It's way better than the UFC's shitty grappling event. Where it's basically just the entire fucking show cast just tries to stop Buscemi reaching into his backpack after one of his team loses. Did you see the addition of Costa? Someone just mentioned Mikey Buscemi here. Did you insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please? You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?